The key to croissants is a great croissant dough. The great part about my Dawn croissant squares is I just pop them out of the freezer and use them. Lay a few on a sheet tray and let them come to room temperature. This takes about 20 minutes. Place the chocolate baton or baking stick at one end. Roll slightly over. Notice how I'm keeping the dough together and not rolling it too tight. You want the dough to be able to proof. Another one goes in, bring it around. Take the seam at the very bottom so it looks kind of like a little log, and then depress lightly. So if you want to bake these croissants today, you're going to take them from this stage, place them in the proofer for 30 minutes, egg wash, and then bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're prepping for tomorrow, and honestly, this is the method that I recommend because this dough does well with some time to relax. You'll take them from here, cover them in plastic or place them in a bag, retard overnight, and the next morning, let them floor for 1 hour, again, proof for those 30 minutes, and bake at 375 degrees. Once the chocolate croissants have proofed, it's time to egg wash before they go in the oven. So the key with egg washing is actually the way that you hold the brush. So notice when I brush these on, I hold the brush completely sideways. And what that does is that distributes the egg wash more evenly, and the brush actually holds more when you hold it sideways than if you were to hold it up and down. I don't want the egg wash to go all the way to the ends, because if my egg wash hits these beautiful parts here, it'll crimp the lamination and you won't see the really pretty layers in the oven. Be sure to place the egg wash all the way down to the sides and all the way on the top. We've taken them out of the oven and we've let them cool slightly. The key to knowing that these have baked all the way through is that it's nice and golden brown into the cracks. You can see how pretty they came out. Now I've taken our Dawn Exceptional chocolate fudge icing and I've melted it down. I've placed it in this nice little piping bag here. And the key to my chocolate croissants, to making them look fancy, is to cut a really small hole in the top of the piping bag. With these tiny little holes, we want to go back and forth lots of times. And the key is to go off the edges of the pastry, and that is what is going to make it look clean and neat. So lots and lots of fudge icing here. Look how fancy and delicious that looks.